The universe is incomplete without you. You don't have to do anything to receive love. You make a difference. So if you have any doubts at all in your business, in your relationships, in your purpose, in your family, in yourself, if you have any doubts about why you're here, I pulled this for us so that we can really focus on how worthy we are. You know what? We don't have to do anything. We've done enough. So you've done enough. I've done enough. And yet there's so much more to play with here. So being worthy is not something that you accomplish. You are worthy because you exist. You are worthy because you make a difference just by showing up, just by being who you are. And so the worthiness part is where we get all tripped up, don't we? About we have to do something in order to be good enough and to give back. But see, the thing I want to always remind us is this, that the more I receive, the more I give. And the more I give, the more I receive. And those of you who are just in our Passionate Manifestation classes, which are our graduate levels, we opened up this vortex of receiving. And my humble intention for all of us is to keep that vortex open for all of you, to receive everything that you desire, because you don't have to do anything in order to do it. Okay? The universe always says yes. All you have to do is put in your order. All you have to do is hold your shape and hold your integrity and say, this is who I am, and not let anything push you out of the way of who you really are, which is worthiness. So I just want to say to all of my people across the pond, and everybody in Asia, and everybody in South America, and everybody in Canada, and all across the U.S., and where else? That's a lot of people, right? That you're worthy, that you make a difference, and that you matter. And if we could just do nothing else but just own that in ourselves and say that to ourselves in the mirror every day, and look at yourself in the mirror and say, you are worthy. And one of the greatest little tidbits I give people is, if you put a picture of yourself up when you were a little boy or little girl, put it up on your bathroom mirror, and you look at that little person, and you say to that little person, you are worthy, and you are innocent, and you matter, and you're good enough, and all of those things that you wanted to hear. Access that in your body and in your mind and in your heart and in your soul. And then once you've done that to that little person, then you look in the mirror and you say to yourself, you are worthy. You are good enough. You are innocent. You are perfect just the way you are. Then you change it to I. As you're looking in the mirror, I am perfect. So you look at yourself in the mirror as well. So there's three parts. It's look at yourself as a little person, look at yourself in the mirror and say you, and then also say I. And you do that 10 times. 10 times to the little person, 10 times for you in the mirror, and then 10 times when you say I am. Because that is a really powerful thing to say, right? I am. I am worthy. I am perfect. I am innocent. I am good enough. I choose to stay in my integrity. I am powerful. So you make a difference. The universe always says yes. And remember, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is receive. You ask for what you want. Be willing to receive it. Okay? And the more I receive, the more I give. And the more I give, the more I receive. So it's this thing, right? So it's a cycle. So continue that cycle. If you block it anywhere, your passionate manifestations can get blocked. So that subconscious belief of I'm not worthy, just let that one go, okay? Because I pulled the card for us this week for us to focus on. So your challenge for the rest of the week, the challenge is to look in that mirror every morning when you're brushing your teeth and you say, I am worthy. And really own that. And really believe that no matter what, because life is so precious. And what I have found, again, like I said, I really like to be vulnerable with all of you out there about what's going on in my life. And the thing is, we don't know. We don't know when we're leaving exactly, right? So there's been a lot of people leaving the planet lately. And it's sad and it's upsetting at times, and yet at the same time, it's just the cycle of life, right? So I just want to say I love you, and that you make a difference to me. You matter to me, and you're not alone. So just know that there is a community of people around the world that love you, that hold you in the highest and finest, and connect with you on so many levels, on that physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. So just stay with it and realize that you are worthy. Go back and look at this recording and really get the essence of what I'm trying to say to you and what I'm trying to say to myself, because the universe really does they really want us to know that we make a difference.